Hey guys, and welcome back. And this will be mission number 11. And actually, in a way, it's like an extension of mission number 10. So, to give you a recap of what had happened, here was a newly created herald. You probably have to see mission 10, both parts, to really get the gist of what had happened. But here's the newly created herald that is in combat from the last mission, as well as these remaining plague bearers. And there's a combat that's occurring here and here. And because of that, we're going to pick right back up there in the middle of the action. We're going to keep the story going. And also, just to give you a quick reminder what's going on as well, the full the DeathWing is here. There is a captured member of the Fallen who's been given over to the DeathWing. He is being held for interrogation. And Mammon has summoned his initial force, demonic force. Turn 1 coming up. Hey guys, that was the end of that turn 1. And the Loyalists ended up going first. And they took advantage of it. So you can see the plague bearers that were here are no more. And this unit here, this Herald is still going toe-to-toe with this unit champion. So it's getting pretty tough between these two. And this unit here, they were shot at first by the Space Wolves that's over there. And they caused a wound. They killed one guy, that guy there. And then this DeathWing unit charged. The Overwatch by the Chaos failed. There was a challenge that did occur, but his high toughness could not handle a Thunderhammer Storm Shield. And these guys just basically ran through these guys. These Power Fists basically made mincemeat of Toughness 5. And then you can see over here that Plague Marine unit is no more. And they're still locked in combat here, so that one is still going on. And then this DeathWing unit here actually wiped this guy out, but they was only able to stand fast as they were. So that was the end of the Loyalist turn 1. Turn 1 for the Chaos side is coming up. Stay tuned. Hey guys, that was the end of turn 2 for the Chaos side. So as you can see, there was a Chaos side that actually came in, shot at the not shot at them, excuse me, because of this combat. And this still has not been resolved yet. They're still engaged. But the combat here, you can see that these guys clearly died and they failed, so they ended up retreating. And these guys here had shot at the Terminators here, and actually their unit champion had died. And then you see the Plague Bearers did their advance, and they got fully engaged with these Terminators. And what was funny, that all these Plague Bearers did all these attacks, over 20-something attacks, and not one rolled. Amazing. And then you have these Plague Marines here. They were actually able to kill 2 of the Terminators. And due to that, we're still locked in the combat. So that was the end of turn 2. Turn 3, excuse me, that was the end of turn 1. I'm sorry, turn 1. Turn 2 coming up. So we're back. This is turn 2, and as you can see, that the Loyalists are fully engaged, and there was a lot that went on. So let's recap real quick. So the Loyalists pressed forward. The Space Wolves, by request of Bilal, who actually is the ground commander, because he's the highest ranking official, has dictated they stay behind and provide supportive fire. He presses his forces forward. They engage with the Herald. He finally completed his combat, and he defeated the unit champion, and now is engaged in here. But they couldn't do anything because that was still a competitive thing that they were into. They was in the challenge, excuse me. So then here, you'll see that the Purge was fully engaged, and 3 of his brothers had died. He's the only one who was left, but the total evened out, so he's still staying fast. This guy here was killed when the shots over here, he shot from his missile launcher and it scattered in, killing one of the members of the Purge. And then now we have some really interesting combat over here. That challenge is finally completed. You'll see here that this unit of Plague Marines was basically almost wiped out except for one guy with the banner, but because that banner gives them fearless, they're standing fast. And that challenge here, the unit champions defeats him. And then you will see a lot of carnage over in this place where this unit of knights, well, excuse me, the knights over here, they swung into the plague bearers and only killed one guy. So that toughness 5 with the feel no pain of 4 is really becoming a problem. And then you have the knights here, that there were some plague marines that were there and they are no more. So that was the end of turn 2 for the loyalists. Pretty eventful. Oh, sorry. These guys here were also wiped out as well by the loyalists. So that was the end of that turn. Turn 2 for the chaos side coming up. Hey guys, that was the end of turn 2 for the chaos side, and as you can see, the Purge was able to kill off that lone member of the DeathWing, and they were fully engaged in here. And actually, there was this is a full combat that occurred, but nobody got wounded. No deaths, no wounds. So this was kind of interesting. Same thing here, no deaths, no wounds there as well. Actually remarkable, this unit here moved back and shot at these Terminators, and nothing but ones, and that's the results. I was like, really? That's absolutely amazing. And here is basically becoming a war of attrition. You see slowly they're killing off the plague bearers, but at a cost. You can see that some more of the Thunderhammer Storm Shield have been dying out. And here in this battle, the Chaos Champion is now dead. And they've also captured another member of the Fallen. But it's not over yet. That was in the turn 2. And also, as you can see, Mammon has basically held back his generals. And the main reason, he had told him, he said, as you guys know about Nurgle, he talks to them like they're his kids. And he told them, be patient, all will be foretold in the future. His brother, Gluttonous, is on his way. And then the true plan will be unfolded. Turn 3 coming up.